Welcome to another ICP price prediction. So as you can see, ICP got rejected by the bull market support band, which is not really a bearish thing because we got rejected by it multiple times right here, and yeah, we are currently trying to get back above it, but of course you can expect there to be rejection on the way. And I see this whole move to the upside as the first wave move up of this first wave right here. So I think we topped right here, and now we should get a second wave move down, and ideally, maybe get below this low right here, and then get a third, a fourth, and a fifth wave to finish this first wave move to the upside. Now, I cannot really confirm that we topped because we have not really gone down a lot, so if we do somehow start going up a bit more, then yeah, we have most likely not topped in the first wave. Or maybe this right here was actually the second wave move, because as you can see, after this high right here, we tested the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level, so maybe that was actually the second wave move down, so this second wave right here. And now we are heading into a third wave move to the upside. This could also be the case. Because, if you look at this whole structure, you can pretty much take this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure. So yeah, this first wave has a 5-wave move to the upside, which is good. So maybe this is where the first wave actually topped, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe the third wave of this actual first wave is still going. So maybe this was a 1, 2, and now we are still in the third wave of this first wave right here. And maybe now we'll get a fourth and a fifth before we actually complete this first wave. So yeah, there's a lot of potential, but I need to see the price actually do something. But let's say we bottomed in the second wave right here, and let me give you some targets for the third wave that in my opinion is about to come. So let me take this low right here and the first wave high, or at least what I think is the first wave high. So yeah, the third wave could go somewhere around this region right here, between $13 and let's say $18. Of course, it could get a bit higher or a bit, I don't want to say lower because I do not want to see the price go below it, but we could get rejected by the 1.618 and go in a fourth wave before going in the fifth wave and finishing this first wave move up. Now, like I said, ideally I want to see the first wave move up of this main third wave right here to actually go above the high of the main first wave. So to do that, from this low right here of the second wave, we would need to go up about at least 260%. Ideally, we would need to go above the 0.236 trend-based Fibonacci extension, because as you can see, we actually got rejected by it in this first wave. Well, I don't know if you can call it a rejection because we did not really touch it, but we got close to it and then we went down a lot. So yeah, it's pretty much a rejection. And would this 280% move to the upside be realistic? Well, in my opinion, yes. And let me explain why. So when we hit this low right here, we went oversold on the daily RSI. And I want to show you what happened in the previous times when we went oversold on the daily RSI. So right here, before this whole first wave moved to the upside, we went oversold, and then the price did a like 600% in 200 days. And I don't see why this could not happen again. We went to the oversold territory and the price is higher, so if we do go to the overbought again like we did right here, then I could see the price get to some crazy levels. Now, there is a problem with this. The RSI on the daily is currently sitting at about 63, so it almost actually went overbought, and that's not really a good thing. So that's why I believe that the second wave right here is not actually in, and maybe we're still in the first wave. Because, this right here was not enough to cool off the daily RSI. So in my opinion, we should finish this first wave soon, and then get a second wave, and for that I will give you another support region after I can confirm that the first wave is in. But yeah, you can say that the first wave is in and it actually topped here and then we got a second wave move down, but can I confirm that yet? Not really. And yeah, like I said, I want the RSI to cool off because it's almost overbought, and we have not been to the overbought territory that many times in the ICP history. So if we do go to the overbought, then yeah, you can expect the price to drop a lot. And that's not really what I want to see. Maybe we need the RSI to cool off before it gets to the overbought territory. So whenever it gets to the overbought territory, it can get to my target zone right here of this third wave, which is only the third wave of this main third wave. So yeah, anyways, let's check out what happened before this. So right here, nothing really happened. As you can see, we hit this low and we went oversold on the RSI and we only went up about 36%, and then we hit another low after that. So yeah, but I mean, this move does not look like the move we have right now, because we are already up about 88% in about 20 days, let's say. So yeah, that's not quite the same move, so let's ignore this for now. Now look at this right here. Here we went to the oversold territory on the daily and we proceeded to go up about 135% in 100 days, which is almost the number we got right now. So like I said, we are up about 88%, but that's only in 17 days. So here we went up 135% in 100 days. And now we went up 88% in 17 days. So what does this say? I mean, in my opinion, this pretty much confirms that a third wave is happening, because as you know, third waves are the most impulsive, and yeah, the percentages that we are getting right now should be a lot bigger than what we had in the past. And yeah, so I mean, so far that is the case. We went 88% up. And let's check out some other examples. So for example, here we went oversold on the daily and we only proceeded to go up about 31%. So yeah, this does not look like what we have right now. And here as well, we went oversold and it went up 66%, which is not a lot. And here as well, 60%. Now this is what looks more similar to what we got right now. So here we went up about 82% after we got to the oversold territory. And as you can see, the daily RSI got to the 65 RSI level before dropping below this low right here. So, I mean, yeah, this was pretty much during a bear market. So, of course, something like this could happen. But right now we are in a bull market. So, I don't expect this to happen, but it is a possibility that we get another low if this repeats itself, because this move actually looks pretty similar to what we have right now. So it went to the oversold territory, it almost got to the overbought, and then it cooled off. And what happened right now? Well, we went to the oversold territory, we almost went overbought, and now we're cooling off. So yeah, this is, I don't know, this is pretty weird. Now, of course, this is only the daily RSI. If we check out the weekly, for example, you will see that on the weekly RSI, we're not really overbought. We are only at an RSI of about 49, which means, yeah, there's still a lot of room to the upside. Considering this high right here, for example, was at an RSI of like 84 and now we're at like 49. So there's room to the upside. And also we are above the yellow line and we closed above it in June. And that's bullish because some other altcoins did not really manage to close above it and actually closed below it. So this coin is actually a lot stronger, in my opinion, than some other altcoins, at least right now. That, of course, might change at any minute. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, look, we got a 89% move to the upside and the RSI barely did anything. So we went from like an RSI of like 37 to an RSI of like 50 and we went up about 88%. So what does this say? Well, this pretty much says that, yeah, we have room to go up a lot in the third wave. And of course, there's going to be a lot of resistance on the way, but this looks good. I mean, this looks really good. And right now, I see no reason to be bearish on this chart. Now, of course, if this move fails and we somehow drop below this low right here and we put in another low for the C wave right here, then I'm going to be, I don't know if I'm going to like that. I mean, sure, the first wave move, it's not going to be invalidated, but we'll get closer to the invalidation zone at $2.80. So And if we do that, that's not going to be bullish at all, because that's pretty much going to be a new all-time low on this chart. And I don't see the chart going anywhere if we put in another low in the middle of a bull market. So yeah, I do not really see that happening. But like I said, anything can happen in the crypto space, so be careful. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. You should do your own research, so remember that. Now, before I finish this video, let me remind you of my predictions. So as a bullish top prediction, I have $86, which is the previous all-time high right here. And no, I do not want to take this as the previous all-time high, because I believe this was just market manipulation. And I believe this right here is actually the actual all-time high. So as a bullish top, I have that. And as a super bullish top prediction, I have $138. Which is the 1.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension. Now, of course, we could always get to the 2.618, and we could always test these levels right here. And let's see where that is actually. So the 2.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension is at around $223. So could we get there? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea, but I mean, it could happen, of course. Do I see it happening this cycle? In my opinion, I mean, probably not. But if it does happen, then yeah, the chart will most likely recover from whatever this move right here was. But even if we only get to the 1.618, that's still going to be bullish, because we will break above this all-time high right here. So yeah, I mean, this is looking good so far. But this move right here cannot fail. And if it fails, then in my opinion, it's going to be the end of ICP. So be careful. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please check out my Patreon for some bonus content. And also, gold Patreons can suggest me altcoins. So if you have an altcoin that you want me to cover, consider checking out the Patreon. Anyways, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.